All right. Okay, here we are from Sunday, and these were the initial swings here. And one thing I noticed, you really come from pretty high. When you start working on your tee work, you need to make sure your hands don't get so high because you want the bat head to be down parallel with the ball. So right now it's got to come a long way down, and then it's got to find that middle spot there. And so we'll talk more about that when we get back together. It's just a real long arc that you have, to come down. But you're quick, you're on your left foot, when your heel hits the ground, and you'll see it on the next view. When your heel hits the ground, you've got to get that bat down in that zone, in the hitting zone. And what's going to happen is, as soon as your heel hits the ground, your right elbow will come to your hip. I didn't really want to slow motion too many of these swings because you can see the energy that you're projecting here, and you can see the angles. Then we got back together after our little discussion here, and I'm going to show you some slow motion. Right here's one. You're going to see a lot better angle, and you can see your heel. You have a good knee hitch there, and when your foot hits the ground, it's about a 45-degree angle, and you can see the first energy on the left, and then you can see the second swing, much better energy there. I would like to see your right leg. Okay, if you look at your right leg, the femurs from your knee to your hip, I want to get that perpendicular to the ground. It gets there for a little while, and then it stretches back out. You stretch that knee back out. You got to let that leg come underneath, that knee come right underneath your pelvis. Okay, and good firm front knee, that's good. And it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. A good firm knee doesn't have to be necessarily, knee locked like that, but that's good. I think that's about as good as you can get there. I would like to see your front foot turn a little less than it does. It doesn't bother me that much. You can see here's an example of a kid who really doesn't open up that front end much at all. He puts the foot right back down with his heel almost parallel with the front of the plate, and you can see his foot's not turned quite as much. But you can also see, if you go back and look at this video several times, you can see his mechanics versus yours. Okay, here you can see the timing. I want to make sure the timing's there, and I want to make sure you're really working on your angles. I'd like to see you down a little bit more, your hips down a little more, and a better angle on the front leg. Get that back knee under you a little better. But when my hand goes back, you inhale, hold your breath, and then you explode at contact. So much better job, and we'll just keep working on this all the way through to live arm, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay.